are you doing this? I can't believe it. Alex Zabel can't be the man who saved me. He's the person who took real football away from everyone. But if it weren't for him, I would never have found football to begin with. Spotter, I just don't know anymore. Chapter 11. Wish upon a star.
I'm off. Oh, JP. Didn't he hear me? Hey! Could that be? Well, we're getting off to a serious start today then, lads. We've got Alex Zabel's grumpy face right there on the mission objective selection screen. And then who's this kneeling, crumpling in a corner? Sol, what are you doing? Are you okay? He's not answering. This is bad. I better call an ambulance. Thank you for finding Sol, Arion. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't been there. I still can't believe he sneaked out of his ward and wandered off all that way. What was he thinking?
Doctor, it looks like Sol Daystar's condition has stabilised and, well, he wants to speak to this young man here.
Well, I suppose it couldn't do any harm, but not for long. Okay, I hope Sol is alright. Well, I mean, I don't think he's alright. He did just collapse in the very same place that, this is a major callback, the same place that Lars Dijkstra and his friend were caught spying and collaborating with other teams.
Sorry for worrying you. I'm just glad you're okay. You are okay, aren't you? Why did you sneak out of the hospital like that?
Well, they aren't exactly keen on letting me out. But that's not important. Arion, I saw you playing. You were incredible. And your team is amazing.
You were watching?
You bet. Saints Way has been so boring lately, but your matches are different. It's like, I'm not sure how to put it. It's like you're really whipping up a storm. It's inspiring.
Really? But the way we've been playing has been causing lots of problems.
This is what we get for trying to copy you by standing up to 5th Sector. We should never have helped you in the first place. What's the point of fighting if it means we can't play football anymore?
I don't know what I should have done.
I don't know either, but I don't think it's a bad thing to follow your heart. That's what I've always done. I mean, you never know when you might not be able to play anymore anyway.
Follow my heart. Arion, sorry, but... Oh, right. Well, I guess I've got to go. I'll see you later, Sol. About Sol's illness. How bad is it really? He told me he was only here for a checkup. The truth is, it is quite serious. The doctors are saying if he doesn't show any improvement soon, he could be in real trouble. Oh, no. Oh, but don't worry yourself too much.
Yeah, no pressure then, lads.
Phew, I thought school was never going to end. Let's go, you two.
Huh? Are we going somewhere?
Oh, JP, why are you so out of it today? We're all going to watch the other semi-final, remember? Well, I'm going anyway.
We should go too, JP. Let's head to the front pitch. Okay. JP, what is the issue? We're already on the second mission objective of the chapter, and you've still done nothing but sigh about, well, whatever is going on. I'm sure by chapter 11 there'd be plenty of new conversation topics that I could pick up by talking to random NPCs around the school, but I'm not going to waste your time with all that. We're going to get straight back on with things and head off to somewhere to watch the semi-final. Right, we're all here. Let's get going.
What's up with your faces? You look so gloomy. Are these the faces of a team that just made the top 4 in the country? Cheer up.
It's not that we aren't happy to have made it this far. It's just, after what happened yesterday, it's hard to celebrate. You mean that school getting crushed because of how we're playing?
It's not exactly the most uplifting news.
No.
How's it our fault anyway? It's Alex Zabel who's to blame, not us. Let's just win this thing and take him down.
But our opponents in the semi-final are really strong.
Oh, we know who we're playing?
Yes, Universal Middle School, one of the favorites to win. A team of perfect players with no real weaknesses. They're easily one of the toughest teams in the whole tournament. And rumor has it they have a secret weapon, a striker of unparalleled brilliance. He hasn't played in any of their matches so far, but chances are high they'll bring him out to annihilate us. Do you really have any hope at all of competing with someone like that?
Oh, give it a rest, will you? I thought I told you all to cheer up. Come on, we've got the other semi-final to watch first.
JP, why are you distancing yourself from Sam?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, let's head to Roulette Park.
Well, at least he didn't sigh on that occasion. He just has to jump on the defensive instead. So once again, we get warped straight to Roulette Rail Station. I do like it because it can be a bit of a tricky thing to highlight on the map.
Dragon Link, eh? We'll certainly need to look into this.
Ah, you lot. Here to see the semi-final, I suppose.
Of course, today's match will be particularly enlightening for us. After all, Mount Olympus's coach is said to be none other than Alex Zabel himself. What? Alex Zabel's their coach?
The Holy Emperor of 5th Sector is personally coaching a team? How haven't we heard this before?
Normally he has an assistant coach handle his duties on a day-to-day basis. This match will be his first appearance.
Also, Mr. Hillman will be at the match today. Apparently, he's going to have a word with Zabel.
Really?
Indeed, thanks to all your efforts, the election struggle has become quite intense. Right now, they're just about even. We can only hope the winds keep blowing in our favor. Oh dear, it looks like the match has already started. We should hurry.
I wouldn't call that hurrying. The Mount Olympus coach is Alex Zabel. The man who saved my life is their coach.
Still surprised, Sherwind. I must admit, I was shocked too. I'd never have imagined that Blaze, the man I'd always looked up to, would be the Holy Emperor.
Blaze? You mean Axel Blaze?
I wasn't going to mention it, but seeing the oblivious look on your face was starting to drive me up the wall.
Hang on. The coach of Mount Olympus is Alex Zabel, who is really Axel Blaze.
Wow, I can't believe it. I used to be a big fan of his.
Who he is doesn't matter. We need to keep moving forward regardless. Let's go and watch the match. It's at the Aerodrome Arena.
Right!
Victor. What the?
And it's over! But with a score like this, it's hardly worth calling it a match at all. 16 goals to 0. Farm Junior High never stood a chance against the mighty Mount Olympus.
Good work, Cronus. You honour me, my lord, but I have my team to thank for this victory. At any rate, it is too early to celebrate. One further trial now awaits us. We must begin preparations in earnest for the grand final.
So that's your team. They're an impressive bunch, I'll give you that. We searched long and hard for you after you dropped out of the national team and disappeared. So this is what you were doing all this time. Training up a new team. If you'll excuse me. Why are you doing this, Blaze? If anything, you should be fighting alongside Evans. If you keep this up, you'll never be able to represent your country again. You'll never be able to play football again at all. I have sworn a solemn oath to control football, no matter the cost. That is the only way I can protect it. And you're sure that will work, are you?
I can hardly believe the score of that match. Looks like Zabel has pulled ahead in the election too. It's no use. With a team like that in the running, how can we possibly hope to win?
We might not even make second place. Rumor has it that Universal are about as strong as Mount Olympus. And it's possible neither team's even playing at full strength yet. Universal still haven't used their top striker after all.
Long story short, we're doomed. But I still want to win. I want to beat Universal and Mount Olympus. If they're both so amazing, won't managing to beat them be just that much better? I'm not sure it works like that.
Well, I'm with you, Arion. We've made it this far. No point giving up now.
Indeed, revolution is almost within our grasp. We've come a long way since we started out. I believe that we can beat Universal and make it to the final. It's up to us to take back football. Yeah!
Ah, Virtuoso, you're so noble.
Nothing will make me change my mind. Not Zabel, not anyone. I just want to play football with my friends. Let's win this tournament and take back the football we love. For Ryman!
Arion's certainly got the right attitude. We should get psyched as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, where in the world has that boy got to?
Is something the matter?
My son's wandered off. We were both here watching the match together, but now, oh, where has he gone?
I'm sure he can't have gone far. Arion, let's help her look for him.
Well, side quests begin. We've got to find the lost child. I'm sure that's a name of a video game somewhere. The Windy Path did not take much effort to... Alright, somebody's had too much Mexican food. Well, that completely lightens the mood. You know, Mount Olympus crushes Farm Junior High 16-0. Some mothers lost their child. Somebody lets out an explosive fart from having too many burritos. Yeah, that fits in just perfectly. But we really didn't spend much time in the Windy Path when we were first meant to go here. So it's quite nice to have a little revisit, even though we're kind of already done with it.
Excellent kick. You might have some real potential there, boy.
Really?
Really? Here. Aim for the middle of the ball when you kick it. That should give your shot an extra boost.
Wow! Thanks! I'll be a pro in no time!
that so?
Mum, this man was teaching me how to play football. Can I stay here a bit longer and practice? Can I? Can I please? We need to go now, sorry. I hope he wasn't any bother. Come along now, time to go. We can't keep Daddy waiting. Bye-bye. Thanks for the lesson.
It is a wonderful thing to let children dream of playing professional football. The right to play should be granted equally to all. All the more reason why football must be carefully regulated. Wouldn't you agree, Arion Sherwind?
Huh?
Mr. Cinquedea, your car is ready, sir. Please come this way.
I'll leave you to reflect on that. Goodbye.
Mr. Cinquedea? I've heard that name before somewhere. Giant Cinquedea, the man who founded 5th Sector. So we can put a face to the name.
Alright, boys. I think it's time we called it a day. Your training tomorrow for the semi-final will be tough, so you'll need to get a good night's sleep tonight.
Right. Hey JP, why don't we practice by the river for a bit on the way back? Yeah? Okay. JP seemed a bit off all day. I'll ask him what's up when we get down there.
That concludes my report. I was expecting more. As you know, someone has been investigating my affairs recently. More than one person, in fact. Have you identified the culprits yet? No, not yet, Jester. Useless. If you can't get results, I see no need to employ you. Leave.
No, Mr. Cinquedea, please forgive me. Mr. Cinquedea!
So, that boy wants to become a professional footballer, does he? A splendid dream indeed.